Penultimate race on day 2 is the Grand Annual. Slightly different race to what it normally is because it used to be run on the Friday and now it's run on the Wednesday. That's why we're previewing it on the Wednesday. I'm going to do a little paragraph again of some quick stats just to let you guys know what you might want to look for on that sphere. We're looking for a horse carrying 11 stone or less who has run at the festival before and better yet in this race last year. Not always the most prominent in the betting, but rated at least 138. On that rating band, ideally you want them between 140 and 147. And while I already mentioned that you want them to be no more than 11 stone, the actual weight band is 10 stone 11 to 11 stone. So quite a small window. It wouldn't have run more than 12 times over fences and preferably has run in the last 45 days. Also, you don't want to have a horse that's won a handicap chase that season. So Dazzler, I've whittled it down for you. Who wins?
Embittered ran an absolute blinder last year in the county hurdle. He was on the front end of a sharp pace throughout the whole of it. He did the best of those at the front end. He was only caught by 2 horses, Aramon and Savoie. He was giving Savoie £9. Savoie's now rated 155. He's in receipt of £3 from Aramon, but Aramon's now rated 163. He's off the same market. At the beginning of the season, he was only beaten 2 3/4 lengths by the very smart Easy Work, ill-fated Easy Work. Being 3 lengths by Andy Dufresne, better ground's going to help him. Been to the festival before, been in there and done it. He's off the mark 146. He could be a graded horse at the handicap. I think Embittered wins.
Yeah, I can't really put anyone off of Embittered, to be honest. If he's definitely capable of running the 150s, isn't he? So there's wiggle room from his mark for sure. Ticks the boxes, so fair play to you. One that I quite like, well, actually on that, Embitted's one of 4 that Jose O'Brien could potentially send him in there. There's Intucus, A Wave of the Sea, and Us and Them. I think he's definitely going to run 2 or 3, so he wants to win the race. Anywho, Eldorado Allen is the one that I quite like. I thought last season he might make into a champion hurdle horse, so probably want to just switch off now before I say any more. But his comeback run at Sandown in that handicap was actually pretty good. He drifted at the last minute. The winner was a tearaway runner, and then he managed to catch up to get second. So I was pretty impressed with that. He then went back to Sandown for the contenders and ran pants. Then I think he ran in the county last year and was just useless. Beginning of this season over fences, he looked fairly good. And then he went back to Sandown again to run in that Henry VIII novices chase, and he was pants. So I'm starting to think now he just doesn't particularly like Sandown. I still think this horse is a minimum 150s horse. Like, I think he could be high 150s. I think he's off a mark that's workable. I think this race will suit him. He obviously won at course and distance in the November meeting when he battered some other nice horses in there. Keldestan was in there that beat him in that contenders hurdle. That course and distance form's going to stand him in good stead. I think Eldorado Adam's got a massive chance, and he is a massive price as well. Well, I say massive. I think he's about 16 at the time of recording, but I give him a chance. But I do quite like the horse anyway, so I'm probably wearing blinkers there, aren't I?
Not better than 150, is it?
158 horse he is. End of the season, that's what it'll be. Crop that and put that as your header.